This video will demonstrate two different ways to get trade data into Market System Analyzer from the TradeStation trading platform. I've opened a chart of the E-mini S&P daily bars and I've inserted a simple strategy into the chart. I've opened the code for the strategy, and if you look down at the last line of the code, it calls this function called WriteTrades32. This function is described in the user's guide to MSA and in the help files. It's also included with MSA and is installed into the installation directory as a .eld file. That's the standard file format for easy language files. You can install the ELD file in TradeStation via the import command on the file menu in TradeStation. WriteTrades3 writes trade data from your strategy as your strategy runs, writes it out to a text file that you specify as one of the inputs to the function. Basically, the inputs to WriteTrades32 include the trade risk, and optionally the stop price for long trades, stop price for short trades, the length of the average true range, and the optional currency conversion factor, as well as the text file that you specify for trade data output. So in this case, I'm writing the trade data for this strategy out to a file on my C drive, PS example 3 ES WriteTrades3.csv. I use the .csv extension because it does create a comma delimited format text file. So if we go to Windows Explorer and look at under the C directory, here's the file, PS example 3 and so on. If you open that file, it includes the trade data that was written out by the function. And the way we use that is we'd open Market System Analyzer, create a new MSA file, and under the Trades menu we'd select Data Source. You select the New Trades file. Under Computer we select C drive, and here's the file. So if we open that file, it brings it into the Trades file format window, and there's a preset column format for this type of file. It's called a WriteTrades3 function format, and if you select that, it automatically selects the proper column headings for the different data fields in the file. And that's all there is to it. You just select OK and OK again, and it reads the data into MSA. Now the other way to get trade data out of MSA or out of TradeStation is to open a TradeStation Strategy Performance Report and go to the Trades List tab. You want to basically save the Trades List tab as an Excel file, and I'll save this in my Documents folder. We'll just save it, call it Trades List 1 XLS, and we don't need to save the entire report. We can just save the Trades List tab by itself. And so we hit Save, and now if we go to that Documents folder, there it is, Trades List 1 XLS. If we open that in Excel, what we want to do is save this Excel file as a text file. So typically with Excel you have multiple different formats, and you want to save it under one of the text file formats, such as .txt tab delimited or CSV, which is comma delimited. So I'm going to save this under comma delimited format and call it TradesList1.csv. And then I'm going to close out the Excel file, and now that CSV file should be in my Documents folder. So we go back to MSA and say New MSA File. We go under Data Source, select New File, and we scroll down to Documents, and under comma separated files, that's .csv format. Here it is, the tradeslist1.csv. Now there's also a preset column format for this type of file. It's called the TradeStation TradesList. So we select that preset format, and that labels the columns and makes several other settings, such as skipping first 4 lines and merging lines 2 at a time. It knows that this is comma separated format by the file extension, and it's labeled the columns for the long short, entry price, entry date, size, profit loss, and exit date time and exit price. So we just hit OK and OK again, and once again it reads that data into Market System Analyzer. And from there you can go to the setup screen and continue on using the program as I've covered previously in the Getting Started videos.